Checkpoint 1. The figure here shows three linear temperature scales with the freezing and boiling point of water indicated. So you can see here there are three scales they mention, and the topmost one refers to the boiling point for the three different scales, and the bottom three values for the freezing point for these three scales. Now what we have to do, rank the degrees on the scales by size greatest first. So we have to rank the degree scale by size. So here, if you want to answer for the first question, first of all, let's we take the reference scale. That's very, very important. So here, we don't have the reference scale because they mentioned the scale here as degree X, degree W, and degree Y. So if you want to answer, let's we take some reference scale, whether it is Celsius or Fahrenheit. So for our convenience, we can consider the reference scale as Celsius. So better I can draw the scale here for the Celsius. So what is our Celsius scale? For Celsius scale, the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius and the freezing point is degree Celsius. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Celsius scale as the reference for these three scales. Now here, if you want to find the difference, so what we have to do, this is our upper fixed point and this is our lower fixed point. That's very, very important. So here, upper fixed point minus lower fixed points, we will get the answer as 100 Celsius. Clear? So likewise, we have to find the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point for each scale. Then we have to compare. So here, our answer for this reference scale is 100 because when you subtract the highest fixed point, boiling point minus freezing point, we got 100. So we have to do the same thing for this. So we have to consider this our reference value. So for the first part, the upper fixed point for the first scale, I'm talking about X scale. Clear? For X scale, the upper fixed point is 70 degree X, and what is the lower fixed point? Is minus 20 degree X. When you find the difference between these two, this becomes 70 minus of minus 20, we got 90 X. So now I have to compare this with our reference scale. So 90 degree of X, which is equal to 100 of. Clear? So therefore, my degree X, which is equal to 100 over 90 Celsius degree. Clear? So when you cancel, you get X degree, which is equal to 10 over 9 of Celsius. Clear? Okay. Likewise, we have to find the same thing for second scale and the third scale. So let's we do the same thing. For the second scale, it's the W scale. So for W scale, what is our highest fixed upper fixed point? 120. So upper fixed point minus lower fixed point, which is nothing but 120 minus of 30, we got 90 degree W. So likewise, 90 degree W, which is equal to 100 degree Celsius. So therefore, degree W, which is equal to 100 over 90. We can cancel 0 with the 0. So therefore, degree W, which is equal to 10 over 9. This is the answer for the scale. Let's we do the same thing for the third scale. So what is in the third scale? Which is Y scale, upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Let's we see what is the highest fixed and the lowest fixed, which is 90 and 0. So 90 minus 0, 90 minus 0, we got 90 degree Y. So we have to do the same thing. So 90 degree of Y, which is equal to 100 degree C. So therefore, degree Y, which is equal to 100 over 90 degree Celsius. So degree Y, which is equal to 10 over 9 degree Celsius. Now you can see all the three scales, you can see we got the same answer, 10 over 9, 10 over 9, and then here also 10 over 9. So here all these three values are equal. Clear? So for the first question, how we can answer? We can answer degree x scale, which is equal to degree w scale, which is equal to degree y scale. But for the second question, what they ask here, rank the following temperature highest first. So 50 degree X, 50 degree Y, and 50 degree W. So out of these three, which one will have the highest value? So for that, we have to consider the answer of the first part. So what I am going to do, I am going to consider this part. So in place of degree X, I am going to substitute this 50. So let's we do this calculation. So here I am going to consider this part. So for this, what I have to do, 50 degree of X, which is equal to 10 over 9 multiplied by 50 is our the value what they give, 50 minus the lowest fixed point. What is our lowest fixed point? In this first diagram, the lowest fixed point here is minus 20. So 50 minus of minus 20. So here we got the answer. So let's see. I have to calculate for this answer. So just a minute. I am going to take my calculator. So 10 over 9 multiply. So better I can write one more steps. 10 over 9 multiply 50 minus of 20, so 70, right? So 700 divided by 9. I got the answer here as 77.77. So likewise, I have to do the same thing for this one. 50 degree of W, which is equal to 10 over 9 multiply 50, the value for this we have to subtract with the lowest value. What is the lowest value in the W scale? Which is 30. So 50 minus 30, so which is nothing but this becomes 20. So 20 multiplied by 100, 200 over 9. I got 22.22. 22.2. So degree W, this is degree X, and likewise I have to find the same thing for the last one. So I have to consider this one, 50 degree of Y, which is equal to 10 over 9 multiply 50 minus 0, because the 0 is the lowest point for Y. So 500 over 9. I got the answer as 55.55. 55.55 degree Y. Now you can see the answer. This 50 degree of X, we got 77.77. 50 degree of W, we got 22.22 degree W. And then 50 degree of Y, we got 55.55. So which one is the greatest? 50 degree X is greater. So 50 degree X is greater. And the second greatest number here is 50 degree Y, which takes the value of 55.55. So 50 degree Y, and then the third is 22, which is 50 degree W. So this is the order from the greatest value. So this is the answer for the second part. Clear? That's it. Thank you.